Don't let this be the vibe of your next party. Jazz it up with the You Hate to See It party mix.
Oh, fuck yeah!
This music is what the third graders call sussy baka.
Just search for the You Hate to See It party mix playlist on Spotify for the best party entertainment money can't buy.
Hey, this music's bussin'.
Welcome to the very special new episode of You Hate to See It. I'm Adam.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Nick, and I'm upset.
No one cares about your vibe checking. Get the
I
fuck outta
know,
here.
but I'm still a man. I'm a man.
And today we have a super secret special guest that has been it's been a pain in the ass.
You got
to
Betty
keep
White.
it-
God,
She's been hiding this entire time, and she's actually just now going to release to the world on her birthday, the day of this recording, even though we're recording this on... Hey, we are recording this on a Monday. Go us!
Hey! This is the only time this year that'll happen.
Yeah, probably. But it's been a pain in the ass to keep this guest a secret. So I'd like to welcome
Oh,
Peter.
I was right.
Yes, it's Peter.
Why does he not look thrilled to be here?
Yes.
I don't know.
How much did you pay him? How much are we out now?
I don't know.
You just burned through our entire savings. Didn't
We'll
you?
find.
What up,
find that
motherfuckers?
out.
Yes. Oh God.
It's
I
been
missed
far
this
too
guy.
long since I've
Oh,
seen your
God.
beautiful face.
Oh my God.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So
I think the last
It's been
time
a
I
long
saw
time.
you was the last time we recorded an episode.
We've
Which has
tried
been-
to get him to come to things on several occasions, but he always ignores us.
it's been exactly 2 years to the day since Peter was on the podcast.
It's really been 2 years. Holy shit.
No way. Two?
No way.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
because
fuck.
your last episode was the Valentine's Day special, and this is being released on Valentine's Day.
Holy shit. Oh my
Worse.
God.
Well, we don't
What's you
have
guys
to go
been
through
doing
your
for 2
dating
years?
tips.
Oh, thank
this.
God.
Well, yeah, so
Mostly this.
basically,
Yeah.
basically this entire episode is going to be a part 2. Does the 6-step plan work?
And I'm going
Um,
to say yes.
I'm gonna put out there very special thanks to Grace for listening to the old episode and giving me notes on
Also,
it.
I was
Oh,
going to say,
that
wasn't that
was
one of our
before
like
we
2-hour
edited.
long ones?
It was
Oh.
early on. We didn't edit, and we had one microphone in the middle of the
We're
table.
sitting around a fucking card table.
Uh,
Hammered, might I say.
yeah. So this week, I am drinking watermelon wine that Jeff got me when I got engaged. So
Guys, but
Nice.
yeah.
Poog.
it was me.
Yeah, it's true. I'm drinking, it's a pre-mixed margarita mix. I think the brand was like Gloria. It was kind of expensive, and it's not good.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Sound
finishing my
good.
last ranch water, and then whatever the fuck's in my beer fridge is going to be probably going down my gut.
I'm drinking Aller Immune Bites for doggy
Shut the
antibiotics.
fuck up.
I'm
I'm just
drink-
like,
I'm-
what the fuck are you saying to me?
I'm drinking Kona Light Blonde Ale. It's good.
Why do I think, Peter, you're drinking like Blue Moon or something?
He's drinking gin
Fuck
out
you.
of the bottle.
Fuck
Oh
you.
God damn it!
Fuck you. Well, how did you know that?
Because I've drank at your parents' house with you before, and I know what you like.
Cheers.
You're the carbon copy white guy from the suburbs.
Yeah.
Nick, I
He
see
like
you
only
failed to
drinks
drink during
Blue
the first
Moon
Control
and
V.
gin and tonic. So,
Control V.
so our
Should we just
audience
get
knows
into the
what we've
6-step
been
plan?
doing. No, we're gonna do a
Oh,
little.
Jesus
Our audience knows
Christ.
what we've been doing. Peter, what have you been doing the past 2 years?
Oh, Jesus. Where to begin? I live in the city. I am now leaving the city And to segue into the 6-step plan, the plan worked because I'm leaving the city to go move in with my girlfriend out in the suburbs and be a
Hey.
domesticated man. So
So you're going to be closer
kinda
to
nice.
us again.
Yeah.
I am.
So
And then-
so
and then
Not that
keep
he'll ever
I'll
see
keep
us.
ignoring
Yeah.
it, though.
Yeah.
wait, me? Even me?
No,
Yeah,
not you.
especially
Just,
you.
just
Peter,
that.
the amount of times we've seen each other's penises. The amount
Honestly,
of times
that's
we've
higher
been-
than it should be.
It is,
right?
and I don't need people to know that.
As we directly
Oof.
send this to his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who are these people and why have they seen your penis?
Joke's on you. This is being live streamed into her living room.
Oh God.
She's like, why haven't I seen his penis then? What the fuck?
I am proud of the number of times I've kissed Peter on the lips.
Nick,
It's
Also,
bringing up-
also more
I think
than,
you're bringing
also
up-
more than my girlfriend.
hey,
Peter,
Nick,
is she real?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? This is actually real.
Nick's definitely kissed more men and seen more penises than he has kissed women or seen vaginas.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Yeah.
sounds accurate.
Yeah.
Numerically,
'cause it is.
that's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's pretty equal. Mine's pretty equal.
Okay.
You're pretty okay.
Yeah, I don't like how Peter's intro into this episode is just bringing up everything he doesn't want brought up. Like, holy shit, guys.
Other 2-year updates. I got a new
Yeah.
job. I work at home. I don't do nothing. I play Halo Infinite, and I'm gonna retire early. Is my hope. There.
Can I also have your job?
No, and I hope this also isn't being broadcasted to my boss or whoever else.
Who would know that you're just playing Halo Infinite all day?
Yeah. That's fine. We've also admitted to doing things that we're not supposed to be doing while working.
I think I do that almost every
I
time we
read
record.
comics for an entire year of my employment.
In another year's employment, he just watched DC animated films.
This is true. That is valid and slept.
Yeah.
So before we break into these this 6-step plan and how it works, some comments that Grace thought would be good that we bring up going back.
Is
to
Grace like our
episode.
director now? Like, what
No,
the
no,
fuck?
no. She just I just had no
An
idea what we
unpaid
talked about.
producer.
So she gave me all of these notes.
I think they call those slaves, Nick.
yeah.
It's 2022, Nick. Come on.
So she would like us to point out, we've said it once 2 years ago, so we're gonna say it again. Date rape is bad.
don't
Was that
remember
the-
those
To
comments.
this day,
Stand by
on a
them.
2-year recap
Stand
for
by
all of us, at least us three, I can say us three still believe date rape is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
A
don't
lot
know
of
about
things have
Peter.
changed.
Peter, your 2-year update on date rape being bad.
Still bad.
Okay.
Still bad.
All right, good.
He
No
buzzed
one's
a
morals,
little bit
no
there.
one's morals have skewed too much.
Yeah.
So consent is important. That's the second one.
What is Grace?
What bar are we setting?
Is
I-
Grace? Did Grace just
don't-
read a Title IX like
I don't
pamphlet?
know.
What the hell is this?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure Peter brought all these up.
Certainly possible.
We were very drunk.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
so-
I think we were drinking before we recorded.
That's that.
Yeah.
Probably.
and definitely drank after we recorded.
Yeah, we went out to a bar. We
Yeah.
went out to a dive bar to pick
Um,
up a MILF. Or like a grandma, but
Oh, it was in that bar.
And then apparently we talked a lot about Nick's inability to talk to people in general, let alone women. Like
The
a normal
gen-
human being.
Nick's not gender specific when it comes to his inability to talk to people.
Yeah, if I'm not at work in that specific mindset, I don't talk to people.
I don't know, man.
He doesn't.
You
discriminate.
it sounds like from the multiple stories everyone that's listened to our podcast has heard about you and work. It sounds like at work you also cannot talk to people.
Well, it's mostly that people don't talk to me because people think I'm angry and mad all the time.
Which he is.
Is it because you're angrily trying to figure out what the words mean on your picture book?
Yeah, pretty much.
He started coloring outside the lines and got frustrated.
What?
Yeah.
K-POW. What the fuck does this mean? Is this K-pop?
Yeah.
Dash- What?
Oh, God damn it.
So I'd like to break down these 6 steps and talk about our experiences with them and how they've
So
worked.
I would before we go into the 6 steps and us breaking them down over the past few years, nothing's changed for me except I'm now engaged to the person that I was dating at the time the first episode was recorded. So I have not put these into any any situation.
During this episode, we can also talk me getting engaged because we haven't talked about that yet. No, okay. So the first step in Peter's plan to picking up women is be at a bar with a wingman. Nick, did you do that?
I was kinda, yeah,
Kinda?
actually, yeah. Actually,
okay.
yes. I was at a bar when I met her, like, for the second time.
The
and actually talked to her.
the wingman was
And-
all of
and
her
the-
friends, but
Yeah. And then the next night, Jeff was the wingman.
that is also true.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, we'll get into it later, but god damn did I kill it.
Jeff nailed it.
So
Hammered, but damn
Yeah,
did I kill
I
it.
Well,
was
that's so
we
that
both
that
drank
plays
so
into the
much.
second step. Step 2, drink heavily.
Oh, we did.
And this is Peter's 6-step plan. Remember, this has nothing to do
Yeah.
with the 3 of us. Peter.
Hey,
this
I'm a
is-
degenerate as well, so
Okay.
let's
Hold
not
on,
pretend
Peter,
like that's
also
not-
tell us as we're going if any of these things have changed and you would switch them out now. The
No,
first two
this all-
something you would still
so
keep
far,
up.
this all still adds up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
still sticking to your word. All right.
Yeah, still dating the same girl that this plan worked on. So
All right.
until it fails, then we do it
Well,
again.
the thing is we need to find new people to test it on.
Yeah.
Is this a science experiment? Are they willingly participating in this?
Well,
The
we
way you
just
say
need to make
test
more
on-
single. We just
I
need
don't
more
think you
single friends.
understand how blind studies work.
We have Justin now.
It's true.
Step 3. Step 3 is like a 2-parter. The first part of that is just purely exist.
I think didn't he make that rule specifically just for Nick?
It was.
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
like,
that.
dude,
That
you
was
just
very-
have
Was
to
it?
be there.
Okay.
And then the second part is you need to find a prospect and see what she's drinking.
I feel like that's still going for Nick because I don't feel like I would say that.
I didn't do that, but I existed fairly well.
So okay, so you got half.
It's hard
step
to
three.
not
I was
notice
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Step 4, have wingman create scene.
I think I did that well.
The scene-
Jeff did that phenomenally.
There are two
phenomenally.
there are 2 subsets under there where the scene should be near the girl in question, and the scene should be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Well,
this true?
Yeah.
yeah.
Not for
we-
Nick, but it goes back to our college roots of me spearing him. So
Yeah, I did. I probably got tackled into a pool. I feel like that happened.
I'm fairly certain it did.
Yeah, that would add up.
We could both be wrong though. Yet again, back to we'll get to it later, but both hammered.
Let's put it this way. Jeff and I solely together, true college roommates, polished off a 30 rack of Bush and a brand new bottle of Wild Turkey.
Yeah, a full bottle of whiskey and 15
And
This
the
was
30 rack.
before the scene was created or during?
this
No,
is
no.
during-
All
this is-
that's kind of well.
Yeah.
There at
This
some
was also
point
like
we
8
realized
hours.
we ran out of booze, and we were both very sad.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
yeah.
Step 5 is to either buy or steal someone else's drink and give that girl a drink.
I don't. You know what? Stealing of the drink might have happened. I feel like.
I wouldn't have given it to.
I feel like
her
if
because
if
she
it was
doesn't
anything,
drink.
I was gonna say if it was anything, it would have been the wild turkey.
Maybe yeah, I might
Which
have given her some
technically-
Wild Turkey.
But
yeah.
also, I feel like that was the time where we went in for a shot. You're like, let's do a shot. And we both popped open the cooler and reached in. The bottle was empty. And then we're like, oh. And we looked in and it was just completely barren. Nothing in it whatsoever. We're like, oh, no. Really, the sad point of this entire story is the fact that we drank all of our booze.
yeah, and like there was still a solid 3 hours left of the party.
It's okay. I coasted with my blackoutness the rest of the time because that was a lot of alcohol.
And then step 6 is continue the conversation / get socials.
So
Nailed it.
So continuing the conversation. Well, okay, I guess he did continue the conversation, but getting
Not
him
well.
to get it fucking started was the real issue.
Oh god.
Between
The
steps,
scene wasn't enough.
between
No, we're
steps,
talking about like
4
the day after.
Well, no, I'm talking about that
That
day.
night. I
Like
was
literally like steps 4 to 6, there was like a fucking like 2-hour window where it was just a buffer zone.
Yeah.
And Nick, was it you not being pushed into said girl, or was it that the wild turkey was gone and you were more fixated on that rather than the female?
He went and had a little mental breakdown for a
No,
second.
no. I was told later that we ended up talking for like 3 hours and
Hell
like
yeah.
didn't even realize it.
I just vibed in a pool, dude. It was a good
Yeah.
time. I was
Yeah.
blackout in water. It was great.
I was told later by some of her friends that Jeff was confused as to like what he's not next to me. This is weird.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because I mean, like that. I mean, it wasn't like my first time, but it was like one of the first like times I think I was just. Actually, it's the only time I've ever been just around that friend group. The only people out of our friend group are you and Mandy.
yeah.
And did you seal the deal? Did you get any numbers, socials, any
Well, he's dating her, so I would hope
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
in that
No,
in that night though? In that night.
That night. No, the next day I messaged her on Discord reminding her to drink water.
No, I'd like to personally think that she refuses
One of those
to
date
give
rape
him
drugs
his
out of her system.
she refuses to give Nick any social media. She contacts him through WhatsApp.
It's actually Pinterest.
Oh, she-
Venmo transactions.
yeah.
It's like
Actually-
50 cents a day.
Yeah, it actually costs 50 cents just to talk to my
Nick,
girlfriend.
Nick pays her to talk to her.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
Here's some money.
I love
Every
you.
morning
Whoa,
she
whoa, whoa,
wakes
slow
up-
down. That's an extra $1, bud.
Every morning she wakes up to just 50 cents, like, and the message is like, can we start when you wake up, please? Hey, me again.
This even happens when they're under the same roof.
Oh my god, to get her to go to a holiday, holy shit! Should have seen the $5 he forked up.
Yeah. Getting her to go to M's engagement party was fucking wild. Fucking
I
that
thought it
cost me
went
like
okay.
$50.
The engagement party was all right.
Nick didn't say poggers.
I didn't. Yeah, that's
It's a
true.
He
Plus.
fucking tried, god damn it. He fucking tried. So that's a story. I don't know. If,
I didn't
don't-
wear a cowboy hat.
I don't know if you heard that story about my engagement, but Nick really tried to fuck it up in every way he fucking could.
Yeah.
On the way there, we stopped
was
at the
also
gas
sleep
station
deprived.
last second to like pee, grab like some energy drinks because we were gonna be like there 2 hours before Adam showed up, and they were gonna be like half an hour after that. We go in, we all go to the bathroom. Nick's first one out of the bathroom. We all come out. Nick is in line buying a bright, just white cowboy hat that's $20. So he buys the cowboy hat. He's like, "Can I wear this?" And I was like, "Absolutely not. No." Like if it was something, yeah, this hat.
Of course he has it.
Yeah. He
Is
was
this-
like, "Can I
mean,
wear
he
this?"
would've
I was like, maybe if it was a staple of like you wore a cowboy hat most of the time, or even one other time I've ever known you, or something, maybe. But he was like, "Fine."
Who
And
invited
then-
Doug Dimmadome?
Yeah, no, those memes have been made. Those photoshops have been done.
And then we're up there, and we get the message that they're in the parking lot and they're walking because I got engaged to Starved Rock, and that they're walking like they're about to be coming up towards us. And Nick goes, "What does one say like when someone gets engaged? Like, do you say nothing? Like, do you just clap? Like, do I say poggers?" I was like, "No, you do not say poggers." And Adam's like, "I will literally hit you if you say poggers."
And we're taking a video of them getting engaged, and you can hear Nick because he's standing right next to me. You can hear Nick like whisper like, "Poggers." I was like it's very like you have to turn the volume really high up on that video, but it's there. It happened.
I can't tell you
It was
the
clear-
odyssey
Nick-
I went through that day because I promised I would only speak of my odyssey once, and I've done it. It's recorded and it's out there. But I went through a trial and tribulations that day.
That was a.
I'm really sad that the video's not going out of this because Nick's wearing a cowboy hat with headphones on and it looks ridiculous.
I should wear this when I stream Red Dead.
Yes.
This is what I need to do when I stream Red Dead.
Oh, sorry.
My engagement. I specifically didn't want Nick there. No,
No, that's understandable. It was
No.
on ice. I would have blown out my
Fun
knee.
fact about your engagement, though, Nick did forget the present in his car and was too lazy to walk down the street to get it.
That's true. Yeah.
So I went and Morgan doesn't like all eyes on her, so I was like, okay, it's gonna be a private event, and our first date was going ice skating. So I was like, oh, I'll take her ice skating. Our anniversary happened to be a Tuesday this year in the middle of December, which I don't know if you know this, Peter, but in the middle of hockey season, it's really difficult to find public skate times on a Tuesday. So
I imagine.
so I was calling around to different rinks and finally got a rink that said that they'd give me 10 minutes of ice on Tuesday. And I was like, perfect. And I
For
set
his
it,
public skate ever.
well, so I set it all up with the rink to make Morgan think it was a public skate. Like the poor Zamboni drivers out there, they have like the walkers to help people who don't know how to skate on the ice. And the poor Zamboni drivers pulling all of them out, like pretending that it's a public skate for us as we're walking in. And then like there's a team getting ready, like going into the locker room, getting ready for practice, which is right after us. And Morgan's like, why are there kids getting dressed in the locker room that the public skates on? Like, or like on the same side of the ice. And I was like, oh, don't worry. Like, I'll figure it out. Went up to the front desk and I was like, can someone tell those fucking kids to stay in the locker room until their time to be on the ice comes? Because I can't have this ruined. I have 10 minutes to do this. So we get out onto the ice and we're skating around. I have one of the hockey moms from my team playing music for us, so that way Morgan didn't recognize anyone there. And I have my songs picked out, got to the song that I was proposing to. I got down on one knee, and the hockey kit players had there's 30 players and 3 coaches. So the kids were pushing the coaches to see what's happening. And eventually the kids finally made it up to the glass and were watching everything go down. And I've gotten a knee. I had forgotten to prepare a speech for anything. I was more worried about getting the logistics of this. And so I'm getting ready to stop Morgan, and in my head, I'm like, okay, Jeff cried at his engagement and he was figuring out what to say. And it was,
I knew what to say. I just couldn't get it out.
He couldn't get it out. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna stutter through everything. So I just pulled her aside. I was like, hey, so I'm not gonna stutter through everything. You know how I feel about you. I got down on a knee. I love you very much. Will you marry me? That was it.
Hey, simple, sweet, to the point.
And she's crying, says yes. I get up, we kiss, we hug, and all of the hockey players started banging their sticks on the glass and stuff like that. And that was cool. And the clock, the scoreboard with the time on it, was behind me, and I'm holding her hands. And she was really excited for public skate. She wanted to break in her skates. I had gotten her brand new skates last year that she hadn't used yet. So she was really excited to actually skate. And so I'm holding her hands, and I turn around and it says 37, 6:37. And I look back at her and I was like, so bad news. We only have the ice for 3 more minutes. And she was like, I wanted to skate. And I was like, yeah, oops. And then
Takes
we
the
left.
ring, throws it out.
Yeah. And
Listen to a kid. Don't spend it all in one place.
yeah. And then we went and we drove to her parents' house, and she thought it was kind of going to just be her family that was there.
Who would have thought? Hold on. Sorry. Who would have thought Nick just not paying attention or having fun with our guest right now?
I am thanking my girlfriend for letting me know that she just got back to school safely. So fuck off.
Gross.
Even mowed her.
Yeah.
You Venmo her for a week and a half in advance.
Yeah,
It's like I got a bonus at work.
So we're
little OT.
So we're driving to her parents' house, and I had set up like a whole engagement party since I knew she wouldn't want everyone's attention on her at the actual engagement. I set up a party afterwards with everyone, and we got to her parents' house, and we walk in, and it's dead silent, and all the lights are on. And in my head, I'm like, Morgan, like, they definitely knew Morgan was going to know we were at their house. Like, you would think, like, I was like, her mom or something. Like, the people who actually live there should have pretended like that everything
Nobody
was
was home
fine.
or something.
You're like, well, like, they pretended like no one was home, but like they should have pretended like they were there. Like, oh, hi, like, open the door for us, like, oh, congratulations, it will be a big thing. And then when we open up and everyone's there.
As someone who was there for the planning of it, the planning was literally, hey, some of you go over there, some of us stay over here, and we'll just wait for him to walk all the way in. We're all like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
As we all continued to drink.
And but yeah, so she opens the door, it's dead silent, and she stops and she looks at me like confused. And I just go and I take my finger and I just start like slowly pushing her in the back with my finger, just pushing her to get into the house. And then everyone, like, we walk around the corner, everyone yells like, surprise, congratulations, and she just bursts into tears again, runs and hugs her mom.
Yeah,
and then
she ran away for like half an hour.
And then I didn't really talk to her as I continued to drink and talk to my friends.
Were you ever
Debatable,
worried you were
he-
gonna drop the ring on the ice? Because that would have been fun.
No, I had it in a ring box in my pocket, and my hands cupped around it in my pocket to hide the fact that I wear skinny jeans. So to hide the fact that there's a ring box in my pocket, I have to have my hand around it.
Yeah, I had mine tucked in my back pocket, but I also had my back to her at all times. Like, she walked up to me, so she never saw it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
also,
we were
it was very
standing
obvious the second she walked around the corner what was pretty much happening.
As we're all
She thought
standing there in
yeah,
line
she
in
thought I
military
was
formation.
working. Because she thought this was like a little graduation party, like getaway with like her mom and like her friends. And then I told her, oh, I can't go because I work. And then she comes up a fucking goddamn giant staircase, and it's me,
With
Nick, and
a
Adam.
row of people.
A row
Yep.
of my friends who also said they could not go.
Yeah. Because she invited all of us. And it was like constantly like, oh, sorry, we can't make it.
She comes. So in the video, you can hear she comes around the corner and she's like, "That's my boyfriend." And you can hear in Adams, you can hear me whisper, "Yeah, not for long."
But yeah, no, the thing that I was nervous about was Morgan wanted a pear-shaped diamond.
Oh, what everyone wants.
So it's like the teardrop one.
Yeah.
And I get down on a knee and I take the ring out. And in that instance of looking at the ring and looking at her hand, I realize, what direction does the point of the ring go? I'd never looked it up, never thought about it. I'd never seen a picture with anyone's finger on it. I'd just seen the ring.
Oh my god.
It was like,
Jesus.
and I put it on. I just put it on. And
Yeah, so that's what I did. They fixed
I
it
almost
if they fixed
put
it
it
type
on-
of thing.
I almost put it on her right hand because her right hand is on my left side. And I fixed it, put it on her left hand. And she, like, we got into the car and she was like, what direction is supposed to be? And I was like, I have no idea. And she Googled
I think
it,
it's
and was
personal
like,
preference.
no, we put it on like the traditional way. So I was like, all right, there we go. I'm smart.
Yeah, there's no real fucking way. Like, it doesn't have
Yeah.
a fucking goddamn arrow on it, and the box doesn't have instructions. Fucking assholes.
Northwest, east, south.
I would like to complain about Zales briefly that
Oh
Zales,
god.
Zales
no.
sends
Here we
you,
go.
Zales sends
Sponsored
you
by
a
Zales.
ring box that's 3 inches by 3 inches by 3 inches, because that can fit in a pocket. It's a huge box. It's like a big box. And
What,
I'm like,
what we're telling the people is that 3 inches is a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
As long as it's 3 inches all ways.
Well,
Yeah.
like
Oh.
you send me a massive cube ring box. what do you expect me? It doesn't fit in a pocket. How do you expect me to give this to someone like this? I had to
Hey,
go
man,
to my
you-
dad, and my dad had a normal ring box that I borrowed from him for the
Hey, man,
I'm
you
surprised
had
it
it.
didn't stick out of your sticky jean or your skinny jeans.
well, the fucking huge box definitely would have stuck out my skinny jeans.
You had it way harder than I did. So I didn't even buy the fucking. Well, I mean, I paid for it, but I didn't pick it out or anything. So,
Oh,
blah.
she picked it up.
So her and her mom for like a year and a half beforehand were just like sending fucking rings that she liked back and forth. And finally it was like, I told her mom, I was like, all right, well, I'm ready to like buy one. She's like, okay, well, I have all these options. It's like, you just pick the one she likes most, let me know the price and I'll pay for it. That's what happened.
All right, easy enough.
Mine was like
I was surprised when I found it, like when it came in. So
when
Oh, this does look nice.
Morgan had been sending me rings, but she stopped sending them to me because we had been talking, and I was like, knowing that I was coming up soon, I was like, oh no, I'm probably not going to propose for like another year. Like it's going to be a bit. And so she stopped sending me rings.
we've
And I was
only
like-
just moved in together and we live together, and
Yeah, and I was like,
there's
why
no
did
other
you-
major life events coming up. So
Yeah, like in my head, I was like, why'd you stop sending me? And I kept going to her and be like, hey, like, so I know when I decide to go shopping for rings, can you start sending me pictures of rings that you like so I can look stuff up? Being like, I have 3 months to figure this out, and she's still thinking she's got like 7 months.
Adam then got a 68 gigabyte fucking file on Drive.
Yeah.
No, she never sent me things. I was just texting all of her friends being like, can you talk about rings to her and send me everything she likes? And so I was just getting pictures of rings from her friends and then I like narrowed it down on what I was looking at, and me and one of her friends picked it out together, and I was like, there we go, I'm done. And her mom changed. I had her parents figure out what ring size she was, and they changed what size they thought I should get her 6 hours after I ordered the ring, and you can only change your order 4 hours after you order it. So I was like, well, it's coming in. Like that's what prompted me, because I was going to wait for the engagement party to be after, like that weekend, the day after Christmas. And I was like, well, if it's too small at this point, then I guess we'll do the engagement party Tuesday night, so that way she can wear it, take it off, go get it resized.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's the style she wanted. If it was too small, you could always get it a different size.
Yeah, I bought like a lifetime resizing plan. So, but it fits and shipped for a low flat rate. So,
Oh, I didn't know we were plugging here. I didn't know we got a
Yeah.
sponsor.
Apparently, we are plugging
brought to you
sales.
by the U.S. Postal Service, the
God
greatest,
damn it, it's the
Fuck
U.S.
you, Zales.
government again.
the greatest branch of the
I'm
federal
from the
government
government,
around
and I'm
there.
here to help.
God damn it, not again. Whips beer off wall.
Yeah.
So,
All right,
so
we should probably let Peter talk about stuff again. We brought him on. We're all really excited. Then you and I.
Hey, you guys have had big life changes in the last 2 years. I'm just over here chilling and.
When are
doing-
you getting married, Peter?
Great question. I'm not putting it out of the question that my current girlfriend is the one. Obviously, I'm moving in with her. I just bought very expensive, nice, like bedroom sets for our apartment. So there's money. I'm not getting.
How much did you spend on your sheets and stuff?
Well, not just sheets. I'm talking like the like dresser.
Oh God, like the
nightstand,
full. Yeah. Okay.
full-
Oh, God.
the full stuff.
Oh, Morgan and I spent $300 on sheets, because I like the synthetic stuff and she likes fleece. And so we found somewhere in the middle, and those are the most expensive sheets that you can buy.
Yeah, that adds up. Yeah, that sounds like how marriage is gonna work.
And
Yeah.
but then Morgan in college built our own bed frame, because she had to do some kind of construction project where you build a piece of furniture. So she planned ahead and built us a thing. And then all of our other furniture, her mom buys like crappy furniture and redoes it and sells it. So she just gave us a bunch of stuff.
I was gonna
Nice.
say,
Yeah, no,
Kristen
that's
and I have been proactive. We've slowly, because we're planning on getting our first like house together
Oh, nice.
this year, and we've slowly like we basically have our kitchen done. Like all we need is pots and pans, but we've done like everything else. We have like fucking dish towels. We have
Jeff,
all
I'll
the
buy you pots and
utensils.
pans. That's gonna be
Perfect.
my-
So her and I were talking about this literally yesterday. She was like, we need to find out, like, are we gonna do like cheap pots and pans first or what? And I was like, if we're lucky, housewarming gift present from Adam is just gonna be pots and pans back to me. So
I'll see if I can find the exact same
Yeah.
thing.
Get it in
probably
red,
it was from Walmart. So
get it in red
The
this
highest
time.
of quality.
that's what ours are now. I don't give a shit if it's red.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. So you'll get the red
Um,
version.
But no, so yeah, we have like all the utensils and like silverware. We have a knife block. We have dish towels. We have everything for a kitchen other than pots and pans. So unless we get a fucking house that doesn't have any appliances, then we're fucked. But
And you guys are staying in state?
so I live in Indiana. We've lived in Indiana for 3 years. Nick, when the fuck did we graduate? Like 4 years ago almost?
Yeah,
now?
something
Yeah,
like
so
that.
almost 4 years now.
19.
Yes.
Yeah.
Summer 2019, spring 2019.
So 3. Yeah. So yeah, but no, we're moving into the suburbs because she works for Aldi corporate. So she's based out of Batavia. So we have to move back into Illinois.
Yeah.
And I work in Illinois, so I work like 10 minutes from where Nick lives.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I wasn't gonna say earlier in case this made it to my employer, but I also work for Aldi, so
Hey,
Oh, you also work corporate, or
yeah. Yeah.
I'm assuming accounting, right? Something like
HR.
that. Oh shit!
What?
Well, you probably. I bet you and Kristen have dealt with each other because she was just hired recently. So
I'll shoot her a message on Teams tomorrow saying, "Hey, I just got drunk with your
With your fiance.
with your fiance."
you should definitely message her tomorrow and just be like, "So, 10 out of 10. You married a great guy."
Hell yeah.
Based off last night getting drunk with him.
One out.
censor one word, run.
Oh, so that explains why you why you work from home, because she
Yeah.
also never goes in the office right now. Well, she goes in like once a week-ish, but that's because she works for the merchandising department. So like she has to go to the mock store and set shit up every once in a while.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I like it a lot so far. Haven't been in
Yeah,
person.
it
It's been
pays
great.
really well starting. So
Yes, it does.
she got a raise within like 3 weeks of starting there.
Shit.
Yeah, like $1 too. It was crazy.
It took me 2 years to get a raise.
I'm gonna apply
Yeah.
for Aldi now.
Yeah, I
I'll
asked her
hook
if they
you
had
up, Adam.
security. I asked her
I got
if they
two
had
hookups.
security stuff. And she said no.
I'll see if I can get into their marketing or something.
Everyone starts working for Aldi.
Hey, there was
Adam
a
does
while
marketing. Kristen does.
we all
Kristen
worked
does
for
merchandising.
Aldi sponsored podcast.
we all-
Peter does HR. Jeff does, I don't know, front door bullshit.
Nick's checkout girl.
Check out Cowboy.
Well, we all worked for Allied Security for a while, and now we're just all slowly shifting to Aldi.
I still
I
do.
technically never worked for Allied Security.
Nope. I
So-
still do.
I just found out that the community center uses Allied Security. I could have
Oh,
transferred.
it's crazy. Once you work for one of them, the amount of times you see them everywhere is
Yeah.
just stupid, especially around the
Easy-
Chicago
it's
area.
easy to recognize their unit. Well, also, Allied's the only fucking company in the area now.
because they
Well,
bought
yeah,
everyone
they're-
out.
Yeah.
Well, they were the third largest in the North, like in North America, like third largest company in general in North America.
Yeah.
And then they bought G4S, which was the next like big goddamn security company in North America. For $4
And yet,
billion.
no one likes to work for them. For being
Oh yeah,
a-
because they pay you shit wages. I get an email from the CEO every week though. It's pretty
Yeah.
neat.
Me too.
I had to block him because he still sends me emails.
You
and
know,
I don't work for him anymore.
it's not like he knows your name, Adam.
You don't know that.
If he sends me another goddamn email, he's gonna know my name.
I can't be associated with you anymore. Peter, congratulations, you're on the podcast.
Hallelujah. Speaking
Oh,
of,
great. We can record once every 2 years. We'll have to bulk record like a motherfucker.
we'll just get blackout drunk, record like 60 episodes in one day.
We'll
We have
just
30.
block out one weekend. We'll go out to rent an Airbnb out like by a cabin, and we'll just get blackout drunk Friday afternoon, and then Friday until like Sunday noon is just us bulk recording
Have
episodes
fun.
every 2
Non-stop.
years.
The
Have
recording
fun
never turns off.
pre-recording. Have fun pre-recording. Taskmaster back to back for 2 years. Have fun with that.
That's gonna be the one we don't pre-record.
Oh yeah, that would be rough.
We might have to block out 2 weekends in 1 year and then take 2 years off because we're gonna have to do one for drunken jurors and one for the normal pod.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe we'll just do a week. We'll just take a week vacation time. All of our significant others will agree with that. Oh, what are
It's
you
fun.
doing? Oh, we're going out to an Airbnb in a secluded area. We're gonna get blackout drunk and just sit in front of
I'll
mics
do
and
that.
hope for the best.
I'll do that instead of paying for my honeymoon. How's that?
There you go. Perfect.
That
We
is
all
your
pitch in.
honeymoon.
Yeah.
Hey Morgan, it's gonna be great. We're gonna all go
You-
to the cabin,
Yeah.
and then I'm not gonna speak to you once for the whole.
You're
week.
gonna hang out with Kristen. You guys are gonna go to wineries, and we're gonna be blackout when you get back. And then you're gonna
We'll
be
also be
nursing our
blackout when
hangovers
you
for 2 weeks.
when you leave.
yeah.
We're getting blackout now, actually. So get ready to drive.
I've been blackout for the past 3 days.
I wish that.
Nick doesn't know where he is.
Nick just naturally doesn't know where the fuck he's at. Can't you tell by his spider fang mustache?
I like it, Nick.
It's just
Oh.
rah.
So
I've started sculpting it. It looked pretty good this morning.
Does anybody have Valentine's actual plans? Is anybody going out? Are you buying into the Hallmark holiday? Are you going and spending
Mhm.
$200 on the dinner?
So no,
Let me look-
so
let's look at my schedule.
I have the worst 6-month span. So it goes my best friend's birthday is in December, and then the day after is my sister's, and then it is Christmas, and then I get almost a month or just a little over a month, then it is my fiance's birthday at the end of January, my brother's birthday at the beginning of February, my mom's birthday at the beginning of March, my dad's birthday at the beginning of April, my birthday midway through April, my cousin's birthday is April 8th, and my nephew's birthday is 2 days after mine.
Don't forget, there's
And it is
Mother's
just-
Day and Father's Day.
Yeah,
around
yeah,
there,
and then
too.
there's Mother's Day and
Yeah.
Father's Day, just all jam packed. So Valentine's Day just gets kind of wish washed in there.
Well, so Valentine's Day is the Monday after I have playoffs for my hockey team. So
I'm sure I'll
be
do
sl-
something wild.
be
but,
sleepy.
is it planned right now? Absolutely not.
What are you talking about? It's 11 a.m. on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Not planned yet,
Yeah,
Jeff?
I'm planning. No, I'm going to plan it in the next hour or two, and we're gonna fucking go through it.
I was told very early on in my relationship that if I go all out on Valentine's Day and do a $200 dinner, I'm getting my ass kicked.
No, those are reserved for anniversaries now.
Okay.
Anniversaries and birthdays are the expensive stuff.
Also, Valentine's Day is a day that both of us will be working. So it's just
Yeah.
honestly,
Well, I'm going out the weekend before or the weekend after.
it's great as a teenager or in college and shit, but once it gets around to real life, I feel like Valentine's Day is
it's
it's
just
a special day, but
it's
I don't think
just
it needs
a
to be
holiday
anything
to sell
wild.
shit. The most exciting part about Valentine's Day is
it's the
February
day after.
15th.
Yeah, when you get all the candy.
I like to celebrate it
on
ironically.
February 15th, all the Valentine's Day candy goes 50% off, and all of the Easter candy comes out, and that's when you can get jelly beans, which is by far the greatest candy to ever exist.
You can
True.
get jelly beans year round, my guy. That's
Yeah,
not a thing.
But the jelly beans I like are the Jolly Rancher ones, which only come out for
Oh,
jelly.
I like the
beans.
Starburst ones.
Starburst ones are pretty good.
I
like
also just like jelly beans themselves,
the
but
nerd ones are pretty good, but yeah, you gotta wait till jelly bean season for that shit.
I didn't know that the beginning of spring was jelly bean season. My life has just been changed right now.
That's when they bloom.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
That's when they pick
I-
them all. That's when they
That's
pick
when
the
you hunt 'em.
beans.
so because I don't celebrate Easter, it's jelly bean season. It's the season of jellies.
Jelly bean and rotten eggs.
The only time that you will see me eat a hard-boiled egg, jelly bean season. Those eggs are
Yeah.
usually blue.
Oh no.
Hmm.
That's a thing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Peter, what are you doing today? This evening.
Yeah, Valentine's.
Afternoon. Now.
Absolutely. Yeah, currently drinking with you fuckers.
Okay.
Um, Valentine's, whole lot of nothing. The weekend before, Jeff, I'm kind of in the same boat that I've got family birthdays. My girlfriend and I, our anniversary was in January, and so I recently just dropped a $200+ dinner. So
Oh yeah,
we
our
both-
anniversary is also December 1st. So
don't feel the need to do it again, and got confirmation from her. So that's also important that you get confirmation from both that you don't want to do it.
I get bum fucked this year. So my
Strap up,
girlfriend,
or what?
my
is
My-
the Dimmadome not doing well?
no, not well at all. It's actually in foreclosure.
You should probably stop Venmoing her.
Yeah, true. No, my girlfriend's birthday and Jeff's birthday are the same day, and this year it's Easter. So
Yeah,
I'm having a lot of fun.
He gets to choose between those three.
Yeah,
Do I want
That's-
God, one of my best friends, or my girlfriend?
yeah.
And he knows which one he should fucking choose.
Fortunately, my girlfriend's also Catholic, so it works. I'm
And I'm
safe
God,
picking
so
God.
it's
Oh,
technically
yeah.
amazing.
Oh fuck! I haven't seen this God complex since college.
Yeah. It's because I'm depressed now. It's because the real world happened.
That-
And this
So-
shit ain't fun.
So if Jeff's God, that's why I'm depressed, because he made me in his image.
Yeah.
Sad little man.
He's like, are these broken?
No,
I hear
they're
them.
really uncomfortable like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because
almost
that's
like
not how
they're
the
designed.
designs
Yeah.
be on.
Dude,
Well, no,
take
the cup-
this video's not coming out.
the
Dude.
cup,
You could
the cups rotate, so like they sit normally. It's just still uncomfortable. Here you go,
I was gonna
puppy.
say,
Have a hat.
that literally is just now over your dog and it has no idea how to get out.
It just
You,
suffocated and died.
Yeah.
on
Thank
the-
God.
On this glorious Valentine's Day, you want to talk about how an 11-year-old got pucked straight to the dick and his dad laughed. It was
I don't know.
I feel like
is
that's
Peter
a
is
analogy.
Peter involved? Because I feel like
Yeah.
we still have not left.
Yeah, we haven't talked once about Peter.
that's fun.
I feel like that's an analogy for Valentine's getting hit in
Yeah.
the crotch with a puck.
This 11-year the dad's an assistant coach.
He's
of
still
mine.
going for it.
Yep. No.
There's no stopping it.
No, I mean,
It
I've
transitions
started.
him ahead.
I've
perfectly.
started the thing. What you want me to do?
I wanna
Not
hear about
finish
it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So this 11-year-old was standing in front of the net, and his dad is my assistant coach, and the kid shoots the puck. It ricochets off my goalie directly as nuts. His dad, I hear behind me, go put and start laughing, and I turn around. He's like, "That fucker literally told me last week that he thinks he should start wearing a cup. I thought he's been wearing his cup." And the kid wasn't wearing his cup, just straight puck
Oh.
to dick. And the
Uh,
kid like starts crying and like almost is crawling to the bench, and his dad like is laughing until the kid gets to the bench, and then he turns it off and acts like a dad. But it was great. It was hilarious. Fun times. And that's kind of what Valentine's Day and being in a relationship is.
That's the man.
He's getting smacked in
puck
the dick.
shots to the dome.
I was gonna say getting slap shots to the nuts.
I can get behind this.
Nick, how long have you and this girl been dating since I haven't seen you in 2 years?
Oh, we've been dating since October, so 4 months. All right.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Do
math.
you not know
Same.
on this day, February 14th,
Is that
Valentine's Day of
Is that-
2022?
well, it's mostly because I'm stupid and bad at math.
Peter is great
Mm.
at math.
2,
I
3,
can guarantee you that based on my algebra scores.
4
You're
months.
welcome.
5 months, something like that. Yeah.
Adam, I feel like you should be Venmoing me for high school math for
No,
me
because-
getting you through
no.
high school.
No, here's the thing. I'll Venmo you for me cheating off you in math class when I actually use the math that I was taught.
Fair enough.
So the
You've used 2 plus 2, Adam. I know
Yeah,
it. Like,
but here's the thing. I know how to do that. I don't know how to do algebra, and that's what I.
but
had
then
Peter
you
for.
weren't taught it because you had Peter.
Peter,
do
what?
it.
Peter, what's the quadratic equation?
Kiss my ass. I don't need to tell you, I'm an adult. That's what I've learned.
Damn it, he's using his goddamn Fifth Amendment correctly.
Yeah, the
Peter
moment
apparently took a criminal law class in college also.
the moment I need to start using algebra is the moment I'll start sending you money, Peter.
I'll be completely honest with you. My entire life, I don't think I've ever memorized the quadratic equation once.
I only
Man, I don't know what the fuck you're
Pythagorean
talking
theorem.
about.
The only equation I have memorized is Pythagorean's theorem.
Yeah, I know Pythagorean theorem.
They Peter, whatever class I took after algebra. What was that? What was the class we took after algebra?
I don't know, what class did you have scheduled after it? Like what? PE?
No, not that. The next math class.
I was
next
pushing
year.
him around in a wheelchair in PE.
No, that was a class I actually could do well in.
Was PE lit as the person who was dumb as shit but was good at like
It's
athletics?
the most athletic person there. Yeah.
And then everyone's like, "Okay, dude, we get it. You're cool." It's like, "Yeah, I am." Like, I suck at
Shows up
everything
real
else.
sweaty to the next class because he just fucking destroyed
Whole
everybody in a
sentence
gym
has
soccer.
ice wrapped around with knee. Both of his shoulders are wrapped. He's T-Rex in it.
I loved when we would play floor hockey and they'd want me to play goalie and I'd go absolutely not, and I'd play out.
And then he'd sit by the goalie and slap shot it across
Oh
the
no,
gym.
because
and
we
hit someone in
weren't
the
allowed
forehead.
to do slap shots, so I'd do wrist shots, which are arguably just as hard to, when you get hit with the ball as slap shot when you're playing floor hockey. So I would just do wrist shots the whole time and injure people and laugh at them.
My last gym class, I had my knee dislocated and then didn't have gym class for the rest of the year.
Colton just tried to get me to jerk him off in the showers after PE all the time.
Oh,
We're moving on though.
I'm not sure where to go from there.
I didn't either.
Nick, what questions do you have for Peter?
What
How's
do you
it
have,
hanging?
What do you have Peter to thank for?
What do I have Peter to thank for?
Now
Peter.
we're doing Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do all the holidays I've missed.
Well,
in the
that's not
last
what
2
I
years.
meant. I more meant just because of the fact that he found a woman.
Yeah.
but never mind.
Peter, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. While I was going through my courtship, I didn't think of your rules one time.
I was gonna say he's gonna tell him I did not implement anything you ever
I
taught me.
did
I
not
used
think
date
about
rape
it once.
jugs. I did not respect her in any way, shape,
Well,
or form.
We also-
Mostly I just cried to these two and Don.
None of us remembered the 6-step plan, so I had to get
It's a lot
Grace
to
tell
remember
me.
if you've
Yeah.
had a lot to drink.
Yeah, that's true.
Almost once a week, every week since the 2-step plan was ever invented.
Yeah.
Sometimes more times a week, like in
That's true.
November.
Yeah,
I never
to
wanna
make
do
up
that
for
again.
the other months after that one.
I never want to do that again.
What other questions do you guys have for Peter?
Do you play anything other than Halo Infinite, Peter? I'm assuming with your Mr. Moneybags Aldi job as a cashier, you have a decent gaming rig.
He's the HR.
Yeah,
You're
it's
the
a grocery-
cashier.
It's a grocery store. He clearly also works the register.
Well,
I've got a lot to do, man.
well, the cashiers don't even have much to do. They don't have to bag anything.
That's true. They have boxes.
No,
No,
they don't
they
have
literally
boxes.
just-
You have to steal boxes
Oh,
They just eat that shit into your fucking cart.
and
No.
say, "Put it in your trunk and let it fly."
Fucking peasant.
Yeah.
Well, also that's
just
kind of
been-
the reason. that's
just
kind
been
of the
trying to get me to go to Aldi for the past like month,
Aldi's
but I have
amazing.
not
It's
gone to
amazing.
Aldi.
It's cheap as shit. It has
I
great food.
agree.
It's healthy, and
I
you're
ag-
just a fat fuck. Yeah, go to Aldi. You'll be skinny.
Sponsored by Aldi. Don't be a fat bitch.
You can also just get a pack of chicken that's like 5 pounds for like $9 for no reason.
I'm
Then they're
not-
chicken breasts that you definitely should not cook in the way that they are given to you, because you will spend half an hour cooking.
I was gonna say them bitches are fat as
yeah,
fuck,
they're
aren't
like
they?
this thick.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
big.
that's it. Yeah.
I think the best part about Aldi is their cheese selection.
They do have good cheese. As we
Great
have done a
cheese.
whole
I did that
episode on
advent
cheese.
calendar. That was pretty lit.
How's their Parmesan? I've been making
Great.
homemade
No.
pesto, so
Yeah, we get
There's
it. You're
certain
fucking,
things-
you're so amazing.
Nick, they do like flavored cheeses that you just eat with crackers, and it's phenomenal. They
But yes,
do,
they have good Parmesan. As someone who literally used it yesterday.
a couple
Alright.
years ago, they did like a lemon
On
Asiago,
February
and it was
13th.
Great.
But yes, Nick, to answer your question, I only game a little bit, so mainly Halo Infinite, followed by Civ and
Civ
Copious.
6?
Oh fuck, I might have just ruined all of my Oh, I guess I'm quitting my job.
Civ 6?
You like Civ 6 and you have free time. That's what I hear.
Uh-oh.
Tell us more.
What have I done?
Tell us more.
I have 200 hours in Civ 6.
Same. I might have more than that.
I have like 400 in Civ 5. I have very little in Civ 6.
Good
I've
game.
never played it.
10 out of 10.
But I would
You
definitely-
have to be prepared to sit around.
yes.
Yeah.
Like when you're
I don't
playing with
have-
other people, you have to be prepared to sit around. If you're
I don't
playing by
have the time
yourself,
for that.
good game. 10 out of 10.
Maybe you should answer some of our fucking text messages sometime, Peter. We can play
Hey. I'll see you in 2 years.
Civ. Yeah, I know.
We can do a Civ game that you take a turn every 2 years. We might finish it before we
We will
die.
not.
We just
no,
die.
like you usually can averagely win around turn 100 to 150 on a like online game. Buddy, I'm like I'm about to be turning 26. I'm not living that long. Like we're gonna be
Yeah.
lucky if I live another 6 years. So
Same with Nick. Probably 3 for him.
Like in person, like in real life.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I've been
we're
getting
gonna
healthier,
freeze for his
you
He's
bitch.
been
consciousness.
getting healthier, but he's also
skinny
gained
bitch.
like 4 pounds. So
I've been going to the gym every day.
Hell yeah, Nick.
except Saturday and Sunday.
Rest days.
I've been going for
Some
a
people
30
don't
minute
deserve
run.
rest days.
I've been going for a 30-minute run every day except days that I have hockey late, and this week sucks because I have hockey every night.
Damn.
It's a hard knock life.
Yeah, no, that's great, Nick. I have not seen you in 2 years, so I want to feel how far I can get my arms around you.
Just
Not
the
far.
same. Just same.
Not far.
It's the same.
It's
Actually,
been a
it
real
might be
bad
less.
couple years. It's been a real bad couple years. So, but we're
Quarantine
turning
has wrecked us.
we're turning it around. It's in reverse. We've turned it around.
I
We're
might
going.
be the same size as when you like last saw me, but I honestly can't fucking remember.
I'm definitely 20 pounds heavier.
I've lost like fucking.
I might be the most likely to look the same other than the length of my hair.
I was gonna say you grew 20 pounds in hair weight.
Yeah, that's where I got my 20. Otherwise, I've hovered around the same weight for like 2 or 3 years now. So
Huh.
this is also weird. This is my second time growing out my hair since you've seen me. So
Chop it off and then just regrow it for another 2 years for the next time I see you.
Yeah.
I think that sounds like
Maybe.
a plan.
we'll talk
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
I'll be out in the burbs, so I will see you guys more often.
But where in the burbs? We'll cut out where, but where in the burbs?
Like 10 minutes from Adam's dad's place.
Okay.
All right. I'm okay.
We'll go over everything one more time before we wrap it up. Date rape, bad. Consent, important. Nick can't talk to people. Step 1, be at bar with wingman. Step 2, drink heavily. Step 3, exist, find prospect, see what she's drinking. Step 4, have wingman create scene. Scene should be near girl, and scene should
You
be
say
funny.
women or wingman?
Wingman is what he
Wingman.
meant.
Okay. I was gonna say, you said
Step-
women, right?
I don't know. Step 5, buy or steal and give girl a drink. Step 6,
I really like
continue-
the little aspect flavor piece of a crime. to
Yeah.
give her a drink.
Step
All good
6,
relationships have crime.
continue conversation and get socials. Or in Nick's case, WhatsApp and Venmo. So
It's fair.
Doesn't work. Yes?
I'd say yes.
We did a rough way of doing it.
Yes,
Yeah.
with a question mark.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes,
I followed,
question mark in parentheses.
Yes.
For Nick, yeah.
I followed the majority of those steps. So
Unintentionally.
yeah.
So yeah. So Peter, do you want to plug anything at all?
Absolutely not. I hope nobody ever finds me.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Just
Um,
this asshole.
So thanks so much for listening, everyone. You can find all of our links down in the description. Just click on the link to our link tree and everything will pop up. The first link is become a patron. You can find a lot of good bonus content that you don't get anywhere else. By just donating $1 a month, you can get the majority of all of our crap. So,
All this garbo that we just push out through our teeth.
so please go do that. And the more money we make, the more content we can make, because then I can quit my job.
And
And
more-
then if we make more from that, I can quit mine.
And
do I get to
then,
quit
oh,
no, Nick,
Oh,
Nick, you just get to keep Venmoing.
You're
when-
gonna keep us afloat, my guy. You're gonna
You
keep.
just keep
You're gonna
Venmoing
break
it.
us even. You're breaking us even.
so
Fuck.
yeah, thanks so much for listening, everyone. This has been Peter's 6-Step Plan Part 2. Does it work, Nick?
Yes, I am in a very nice relationship. Thank you, Peter, for all of the help you didn't give.
Happy to help.
Approved by Nick.
And Nick got a girlfriend, so we'll see how these
Hey!
Well,
work
hold on.
out.
Yeah.
Wait,
Now
a
you gotta
real
cut that out. 'cause
female-
we're-
Yeah.
That's gonna be the big reveal.
Yeah.
at the
All right,
end
that's
of
the big
6th.
reveal.
We're also gonna cut out everything about how he met her and how they started dating, and we're gonna replace it with we're gonna build our own scenario
Oh God.
of how it worked out. in the
That's
bar.
gonna be
I like
awful. I'm gonna have to. So it sucks. My girlfriend is the only one that actually listens to this fucking show. So I'm gonna have to tell her to not.
That's a
listen to
lie.
this
There's about
episode.
20
No,
people.
I'll text her to tell her to definitely listen
I'm
to
gonna
this
make.
episode.
She's not. She's not listening. To this
Tell
episode.
her that we specifically made a joke.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often. We're not overly entertaining.
That is
but-
true. She did say that, in fact.
Yeah, she's the one that typed out that fucking message on her
Yeah.
goddamn